right, Tim, we got a fantastic matchup at the guard position. Indeed, some of the best in the league going head-to-head.
Yeah, this is the very top of the food chain when it comes to guard play in this league. Really no weaknesses out there for either backcourt.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Fox and Castle are their guards. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 slot. Connects from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Green passes to Williams. Booker against Castle. Spins. Releases from 15. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, Booker doesn't have any weaknesses. The mid-range area is somewhere he thrives.
Here's Champagnie. The shot from the low post is good. Champagnie's got 5 points so far.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And here's Booker from the arc. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Over the course of his career, Book has never been afraid to pull the trigger from deep. He has supreme confidence in that jumper. And you couldn't have scripted a better start for them.
Suns have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Here's Gillespie, guarded by Fox. Here's Williams, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Williams has got his second basket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Champagnie, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Brooks outside. And Booker kicks to Green. Buries the long-range jumper.
If Green gets any space out there, he's lethal.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I caught up with the head coach for Phoenix. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Gillespie, the pass to Williams. And here's Booker. Williams in the post. Defended by Wembanyama. Misses the layup. To the inside. And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
San Antonio making a switch here. Barnes is checked in.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Booker with a deep 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Booker's got 8 points. Here's Fox. He had 15 points last outing. Here's Wembanyama for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Now here's Booker. 8 points for him. Green left side. And Green stamps it in.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Here's Champagnie. He's got 7, and that one's good, Barnes.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Both teams will make substitutions. Let's quickly now take a peek at the league leaders in blocks. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
What an intimidator he is in the paint. I mean, he's shot to the top of that leaderboard, and nobody feels comfortable putting a shot up around him right now.
O'Neal passes to Green. Here's Booker. It's up a three. Drills it from outside. 11 points in the game.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
Right side, Harper. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
With his height and instincts, rim protection comes easy for Wembanyama.
Barnes kicks to Fox. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Suns trail by 7. Outside, Green. And Green slams it in.
And once Green gets the ball there, not much you can do defensively.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Harper the pass to Barnes. For the three. And the Spurs another three.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
The drive by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And there you see the speed and the skill of Devin Booker. It allows him to get where he wants to.
It's stolen by Green. Booker outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Booker's got 16 points. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's San Antonio. They're up by 3. And we'll get the second. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Allen is out there with Goodwin. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Highsmith in at the small forward position. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
Goodwin feeling it out. It's Allen on the wing. Castle covering. Allen the bounce pass. 5 to shoot. Here's Goodwin. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. San Antonio leading by 3. Harper dishes to Johnson. A 3 ball. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Down in the corner. Johnson knows he just has to focus on his mechanics to get it done.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. And when we look at this Suns team, Tim, over the last few seasons, what's the first word that comes to mind for you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say underachievement. You think back to 2021, 2 wins away from an NBA title. They made some swing for the fences type of decisions, and, well, it just didn't pan out.
Here's Iguodaro. He's covered by Cornette. No good from Booker.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And that one's good, Barnes. And it's a 9-point Spurs lead.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Back over to you, Kevin.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Cornette can't get it to go. Suns trail by 7. Booker with no one around, and the 3 off target.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. As now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Williams, he's checked in for the Suns. Green comes in for Royce O'Neal. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Luke Cornett. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Castle. Outside, Green. Pass to Booker. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
Another one for Booker. He is known for these scoring bursts, and we're seeing it again tonight.
And the basket by Vassell.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
With three, Booker. The rebound by the Spurs.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play here in the half. That one falls. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question. It's become something that's a priority for teams now. And I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
That's terrific. Latrey. That one, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Wembanyama. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. 17-point game. Pass to Gillespie. Down low. To stop the run. And Williams with the nice bucket inside. Williams has got 6.
And that's actually good defense, but he is just a beast in there.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Williams. Booker against Harper from the arc. No good from Booker.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
And it's good for 2.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And so it's San Antonio. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, this team has trusted him with this level of responsibility, and it's easy to see why.
On the floor for San Antonio, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Fox. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 4. Brooks outside. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brooks has got 5 points so far.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
And the speed of the Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Williams, a screen on Castle. Booker with a deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Booker's got 21.
He used the screen that time to go find the look he wanted.
I love the unselfishness and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Pass to Williams. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. For three, Booker, another three for Phoenix.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Fox. 15 points in the game.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Green, no luck. San Antonio leading by 21. 7-foot shot. The kick out to Fox. Misses the three. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Gillespie. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama has got 3 assists now in this one. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Phoenix.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Good on the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Kevin, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Brooks, the best to Gillespie. Oh, good with the triple. Spurs leading by 22. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life, so I expect him to break even more franchise records.
Brooks with the bucket.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Williams finds Green. From outside the arc, the basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama has got 7 points for the quarter.
And continues his perfect night. It's unreal. I just hope he doesn't believe in the announcer's jinx.
Here's Williams, and the layup's good off the glass.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Wembanyama passes to Champagnie. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Brooks with no one around. Another three for Phoenix.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Right wing. Champagnie passes to Fox. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And really, the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Castle with it. Good as it goes. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs out in front by 17 points. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They're going with Booker and Allen on the wings. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then it's Goodwin. And it's Iguodala in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
O'Neal is screen on Harper. For 3, Booker. And it's Fox with the rebound. Spurs leading by 19. Here's Vassell. Good, nice job down low. Vassell's got 9 points here in the second half.
No, not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Booker looking around. A second chance effort, and that one's good. Iguodala.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Vassell with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And the basket by Vassell.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Mark Williams is checked in for the Suns. And San Antonio also making a switch. Champagne's checked in. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Booker. And the layup falls. Booker's got 26.
Even with a defender right there, it's 2 points for Booker. Just great touch around the rim.
He gets that one. And the Spurs lead by 21.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And it's Fox with the rebound.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Cornette finds Vassell. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 18 points for Devin Vassell.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Nobody near Allen. That 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Champagnie passes to Cornette. This one for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. To the middle. And a dunk by Booker.
Just on fire tonight. Devin Booker is feeling it, folks.
Spurs leading by 21. To the paint. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's ready to talk things through with them. And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. Pass to Gillespie. Now here's Booker. Clock at 6. Got a hand on it. Here's Champagnie. Yes, that goes in.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Phoenix has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Offensive rebound. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Booker. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Booker's got 13 points in the second half.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Cornet finds Fox. And here's Harper from the arc. Sinks the triple.
3-point field goal.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
With the step back. The drive by Booker. Basket good. Booker's got 33.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for San Antonio.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
He was really an intimidator out there. His shot blocking was incredible.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Green kicks to Williams. Shoots over Vassell. Williams gets the bucket.
They found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
It's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Gillespie. And it's Harper with the rebound. 11 feet away. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And now, our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.